good evening, kings and queens. Good evening, kings and queens. This is the Grind Hard, Dream Big podcast. That means the harder you grind, the bigger you dream. Yes, I said it. The harder you grind, the bigger you dream. And today we are going to be talking about health. Because health is wealth, y'all. We just need to understand that. Health is wealth. So we talking about that spiritual, we talking about that emotional, we're talking about mental, because it's all in the mind. You got to grind, right? So I have a wonderful guest that is going to get us right when we're talking about health, y'all. When we're talking about health. So it's essential, y'all. Don't y'all touch that down, man. Stay tuned. We talking about health, y'all. We talking about health.
That's my man who's driving, yeah. He's behind the whip. We call him Baby Bruce. Fuck all the haters.
I maneuver through them trenches where we post up on them benches. Only time we get religious when we bout to get a sentence. Roaches in the kitchen, 50 in the stenches, 12 looking for a witness. Everybody mind they business. We got hitters, we got dealers. We don't fuck with no pretenders. With us, then you with us. If you ain't, then you against it. I was humbled every Christmas. Santa used to skip us. I said, fuck it, I ain't tripping. Once I realized I was gifted. Devil, get up out my way, wait. Why them niggas throwing shade? I'm getting paid. I've been coolin', I don't need another case. I got plans to be in great, so I'ma stay. We 10 toes down, forever down. That's the only way to come up. We 10 toes down, forever down. That's the quickest way to run it up. We 10 toes down, forever down. That's the only way to come up. 10 toes down, forever down. That's the quickest way to run it up. Hey, nobody pressing me or checking me but TSA. Too many Benjis in my bag, they call it DEA. They see you up and wanna ask you for a piece of cake. You niggas pockets insecure, I call you Issa Rae. Them bitter bitches throwing salt, don't wanna see me shine. Before I ever give a fuck, I gotta find the time. Man, I lost everything, I barely got a peace of mind. So I'ma up it every time you come for me and mine. Never said that I was perfect, only human, that's for certain. I done did some niggas dirty, had my closest people hurting. Consequences, I deserve it. Cut me like a surgeon, I just hope to see you clapping. When it's time to close the curtain, get a check, stop the perping. I've been working, I've been serving. Niggas talking out they neck, that ain't never made me nervous. Get your niggas out the circus, go and find a purpose. Start you up a way, stop before you get to splurging. 10 toes down, forever down. That's the only way to come up. We 10 toes down, forever down. That's the quickest way to run it up. We 10 toes down, forever down. That's the only way to come up. We 10 toes down, forever down. That's the quickest way to run it up. Hey, devil, get up out my way, wait. Why them niggas throwing shade? I'm getting paid. I've been coolin', I don't need another case. I got plans to be in great, so I'ma stay. 10 toes down, yeah. I'm tryna stay 10 toes down. That's the only way to come up.
We're back, y'all. We are back. This is the Grind Hard, Dream Big podcast. Like I said, y'all, we are talking about health. And health is wealth, y'all. Health is definitely wealth. So I have the pleasure of this young brother that I'm seeing right here. He's going to talk to y'all about what he got going on. I see these juices right here. I see a lot of blends right here, young man. So introduce yourself to the people, man.
All right, well, my name is Rashad, but I go by Life's Root. It's my business, man. It's my lifestyle. It's what I've been doing, man. What I've been doing.
So Life's Root. That's a poetic type of name. When I think Life's Root, I'd be thinking like that's a quote, like something you could just go ahead and put on your wall, your car, or something. So I'd be like, all right, Life's Root. Okay, so why that name? Why that name?
Man, that's a deep question, man. But I'm not gonna give you the long-winded answer. Basically, just break down the word.
Okay.
2 words. Life's root.
Okay.
Life. We're all living.
Right.
But life is a part of ups and downs.
For sure.
But everything has a base. Everything starts from somewhere.
Right.
That's where I get the root from.
Okay.
Everything comes from the root.
Gotcha.
Everything that builds has a root. Everything from the root on up, that's life.
For sure.
Everything that, as far as like, just life itself, you know what I mean? Like, you look at the trees, you look at anything that grows, fruits, vegetables, they all have a root. They all have a seed. They all have something, but they grow from something. So life's root, that's pretty much where I got it from.
Facts. That's all right, man. And that's all right. And I'm loving that because not only is this, a business, this is a black-owned business, y'all. Black-owned. So what does that mean? You got to shop with your people. You got to make sure that we are in tune. So when we talk about these juices, right, you got orange, you got pineapple, you got watermelon, you got spinach, you got all these ingredients. Mm-hmm. So did you just like wake up one day and feel like, oh, you know what, let me just go to the grocery store and, know what I'm saying, whip wop, give me a little cart, know what I'm saying, go ahead, see this, I see that, you feel me, and then just go ahead and put everything in the cart and then see what you was going to do, or how did it really come about, or why did you really feel like, hey, it's me. I see what's going on. I need to do something. So what really was the kickstart to be like, all right, you know what? Let me go ahead and start making this juice.
Man. I'm gonna just say this, man. I'm just being honest, transparent. That's pretty much what this podcast is based on, right? Transparency.
Right. Absolutely.
Let me tell you, man. NG Triple B. That's what pretty much started it. Look it up. Go on their Instagram. Life, man, it's just I just wanted to make a change, man. God just basically told me this is where I needed to go. The idea came from him. I can't give it to nobody else. I tried 1,000 things as far as just my weight, just trying to change my life. I went from trying to be a vegan. I was doing the vegan life for a while, the vegetarian life for a while, pescatarian life, but nothing really gained or allowed me to gain the energy, lose the weight that I wanted to lose and stuff like that, except for just one day. Like I said, man, God just gave me this idea of just juicing. I didn't know anything about it. You said, do I go into the grocery store and just pretty much
just whip wop, like you be in the grocery store, you could be like, oh yeah, you know what, let me go ahead, I see these little oranges over here, so let me go ahead and peel, I see these little carrots over here, let me go ahead and do that, and then the kale, just, what I'm saying, you the whole nine,
it's trial and error, man.
Right.
Being honest, it's trial and error, man.
And I ain't gonna lie, because this little health thing, I struggle with that.
Right.
I struggle with it because, like, know what I'm saying, coming up, I was, chubby. You know what I'm saying? I'm skinny now, because I had to actually, work out, exercise, everything like that. So when we're talking about health, it's essential that, know what I'm saying, people understand that, the spiritual, and I'm glad, God, absolutely. God is first, right, absolutely. Then we talk about emotional. You know what I'm saying? So the emotional piece too, like what drives people, what drives you, right? The emotion behind it. Yeah. And then of course the physical and the mental. And then to be honest, it's like, for me, I ain't gonna lie, man, I was a chubby dude, like I said. So it's like, I ain't even know what to eat for real. So like the notion of eating to live and eating to survive, how would you break that down to the people? Like, how would you break that down?
Man, simply is this, man, we've been tricked.
So we've been tricked. We've been hoodwinked, y'all. He basically saying that we've been hoodwinked. That's what he basically saying.
Tricked, man. We've been tricked.
They put us in the trick bag and they ain't even care.
Hey, you remember that pyramid, man? Back when we was younger, that pyramid that had the milk, the bread,
all that at the top, and how they dressed it up. What we supposed to eat, yeah.
Programming,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
It just made us believe that this is what we were supposed to be doing.
Wow.
For nutritional value.
So I'm sitting there doing all that.
Or drink some milk so you can get your bones strong.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
We
ain't even pay attention to that because we sitting there putting everything in our bodies. Everything. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, I sit there and I get Chipotle or McDonald's, and I'm sitting there like, oh yeah, you know what? Let me get these fries, let me get these burgers, whatever. I don't pay attention to calories, none of that. So should we really pay attention to, you know what I'm saying, what we consume?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm going to tell you this, man. This whole business, I'm going to just bring it on back one time, right?
That's cool. Go
The
ahead.
whole business pretty much started with, like I said before, me trying to change my life, change my body, change
Absolutely.
the way that I was sleeping, how I was breathing, because I was overweight for my life.
Right.
I was overweight, snoring at night time, stuff like that, man. Just like I said, one day I just started juicing. One day turned into 2 days, turned into 5 days, turned into a total of 34 days
Wow.
that I went just drinking my juices with no
Wow.
food.
That's crazy. So he was drinking straight juice, y'all.
34
No
days.
food.
34 days, man. 34 days.
That's hard work, dedication.
And I lost 28 pounds.
Ooh, that's all
and
right.
not only that,
I'm
man,
28 now.
and not only that, man, I gained clarity, man, in the process of that 34 days of rebooting. I don't really call it a detox, more of a reboot.
Ooh,
I
I
allowed
like that.
myself to basically recharge. I allowed my body from the inside out to recharge.
Okay.
So now, you mentioned Chipotle, you mentioned fries and things of that nature.
Right.
Let's be real. I can eat it.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it's not something that you want to eat on a consistent basis.
Yeah, for sure,
But you
'cause I ain't
allow
gonna
your
lie.
body to basically recharge itself to be able to break down that bad stuff.
Right.
A lot easier. You know
Got
what
you,
I'm saying?
got you.
Because you gave it time to sit. You gave it time to break it down.
Right.
And things like that. And that's just pretty much how the Life Roots even came about, man.
And that's
Like,
good, man. And that's really, really good because I really want people to understand that and this notion, man, because, like, when we talk about life is root, or life's root, I'm sorry, y'all, life's
good.
root, or life is
You
root, because, you
good.
know, life is root. Like,
Life is
yeah,
root,
life
man.
is root.
But now,
You know,
gotcha.
life's root. It's like, for me, it's like, okay, bet. I see these juices, and I'm like, all right, bet. So if I take, you know, one sip, or if I just get like one juice and I feel like, all right, bet, you know what, I'm back to life, I'm good, I ain't gotta do nothing else. What other things do you feel like a regular person needs to do to, you know, keep up, you know, with their health? Because, of course, in the mix of the pandemic, y'all, like, we're in a pandemic and we're talking about health and why is it important to ensure that, you know what I'm saying? So what steps do we need to take to ensure that our health is right, to make sure that we good?
Going to the doctors, man.
Going to the doctor.
Going
Okay.
to the doctors first and foremost.
All
Get
right.
get your levels.
Okay.
You know, see what your blood sugar is on. Let's see what your cholesterol's on.
Okay.
You know, I think I said blood pressure already, but yeah, I mean your blood pressure, just to check on your body first and foremost.
Right.
We gotta understand. We gotta pay attention to our bodies, man. You know, I used to wake up in the morning times, man, with my feet hurting. Every morning, hurting bad. My feet was just.
And you probably didn't even know why.
I didn't know what was going on.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? But
Right.
then it's like, I started looking stuff up. You know, you get on your Google searches all day long.
Yeah,
you know, we all
facts.
become doctors when we get to Google, right?
Facts,
So
yeah.
I got on Google, man, and I was just researching some different pains that you have in your feet, and I kept seeing diabetes. You know,
So that just stuck with you.
So
Like,
when I'm
ah.
looking at that, I'm like, man, I don't want to get diabetes, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
facts,
saying? But it
yeah.
seems like that was like my body telling itself, hey, there's something going on.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So going to the doctors is the first thing to do. You know what I
Okay.
mean? And researching, man, to find out what your body can take and what your body should not be taking.
I got
It's
you.
very important.
And that's definitely, I'm
Let's
glad
not
you
wait,
hit on
let's
that.
not wait until the doctor says
Facts.
this is what you need to do. Go
Facts.
take it upon yourself to go and get checked up and make sure
Yeah.
you're good, man. For
So
real.
with the health, and it's like, you know, in health being wealth, y'all, like, we're talking about it in all aspects because it's not only the physical, it's not only the, you know, the spiritual and emotional, it's really the mental, y'all. So, like, when we talk about this mindset,
Yes.
we got to really put ourselves in a healthy mindset, really just feeding ourselves positive things, you know what I'm saying, that good for your mind, you know what I'm saying? So I've really used this, right? So, like, this orange, you know what I'm saying, the orange, you know what I'm saying, that's my favorite flavor. I ain't even gonna lie. You already know. I hit you up. First of all, you know what I'm saying, if you're
Tell all
doing
of
business, period, you know what I'm saying, you want to make sure that you know, support the business. And when I mean support the business, like, go all the way out for that business. So, like, for one, my man Marcus, I follow my man Marcus on Instagram. So, like, my man Marcus,
my dog.
he,
That's my dog.
you know what I'm saying, posted it. And I'm like, all right, bet, you know what, this juice, you know what I'm saying, all right, bet, let me go ahead, see what it is, you know what I'm saying, followed you.
Yeah.
And then after that, I was like, hey, you know what, I'm trying to buy some juices.
Right.
And what you did was you was like, okay, let me know exactly what flavors you had, you know what I'm saying, the size of the bottle, everything like
Right.
that.
Right.
And then you pulled up on me and you gave me the price and I did that.
Yeah.
And I gave you a tip and more
You did.
because I appreciate the service.
Absolutely.
So it being a black-owned business and we're talking about, you know, in the neck of the woods in, you know, Prince George's County, why is it essential for you to, one, provide for the community, and why specifically, you know, Prince George's County?
Specifically Prince George's County because it's where I was born and raised.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Maryland is me. You know what I mean? I got it tatted. It's just what it is. I went to the University of Maryland. It's just who I am. Prince George's County is where I live, is where I reside. And what I just noticed in my whole journey of 34 days of just straight juicing and just trying to change my life, whether I was a vegan, pescatarian, vegetarian, there were no options in Prince George's County for me.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
None.
There's no options, like maybe
So wait,
two or three
zero,
others.
zilch, nada,
I would
no
say,
options.
All right,
None?
I wouldn't say zero, but it's
Okay.
not many.
I
All
got
right,
you, okay.
Let's be real specific. It's not many
Okay.
options in Prince George's County. You got to cross the bridge into Virginia or go into D.C. in order to get some healthier options.
Right,
You know
yeah,
what I
for
mean?
sure.
They got places where you could just make a whole salad. You know what I mean? That's a whole restaurant, just a salad.
Right. Ooh.
Different salads.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We don't have that in Prince George's County. So me personally, I felt like instead of complaining about something,
Right.
you're either going to be a part of the problem or a part of the solution.
Right. And
So
I like how you
chose
put
to
that
just
together,
yeah,
for
I
sure.
chose to be a part of the solution. And in the
Right.
process of that, it changed my life. It changed my family's life. And I plan and I intend on it changing a lot of people's lives.
That's
You know
good.
what I mean?
That's good,
That's just what it
man.
is.
You got to
In
give that
Prince
brother a
George's
round of
County.
applause
For sure.
on that one, man, for real. Like, because to be honest, to be frontline, to do something like that, it's hard work. Community work kind of sort of feels like, if not the hardest work. You know what I'm saying? So for me, myself, and I'm trying to get this thing right, because like I said, I was chubby when I came up. I ain't really know nothing about, you know, health and taking care of, you know, my body. So I'm like, man, like, why am I weighing so much? Or I don't even step on the scale, though.
Yeah.
I don't even know none of this. And I'm just like, calories. I don't even know my calorie intake. I'm
Yeah.
sitting there doing laps and stuff like that, and I'm sitting there sweating early.
Yeah.
All that other stuff.
Right,
so I'm
right,
like, what's
right.
going on with me? Like,
Right.
something ain't right.
Right.
So, you know, it's important to understand that with health, you know, with health and making sure that all phases are covered.
Absolutely.
So I guess my question would be is, all right, so like what's your thought process? Like say for, like walk us through on how you would go about, you know, like making a juice, or like we have these colors right here. What was it that really made you want to be like, all right, you know what, cool, I'm gonna just stick to this blend right here? Or how was that when you walked into the grocery store and decided to pick, all right, where do I start? Like what was that process like?
Like I said, before, go back to it before, like I said, it was just trial and error.
Okay.
You know, what every single one of these blends, all four of the flavors that I have are to my liking.
Okay. Gotcha.
It's not for anybody else.
For sure.
Because originally this whole thing started just me trying to change my life.
My life, right. I like
So
that.
in
Okay.
the process of the 34-day trial and error,
Right.
I was able to get some blends that I like.
Right.
You know, but in the process of that, it pretty much, it basically snowballed into this, because once I posted my results,
Right.
you know what I mean, people started asking questions about, oh, well, how'd you do that? What
Right.
did you take? And I'm
Right.
like, I'm making the juices. Oh,
Right.
how much does it cost? I don't know. You know what I mean? Because
Right.
I never intended on it being a business.
Right, right,
That's why I
exactly.
say
You
it's
just
from the
sitting there
glory
flowing,
God,
and you
but
just sitting there flowing and going, as you
because
should.
That's what I'm saying. So
Right, as you should.
when you were saying, so you like, you know, how did I come up with these blends? Like I said, it was just, you know, with the Level Up. Let's give you an example for Level Up.
Right, okay.
You know, I had the mangoes and the oranges, right? And I'm
Right.
like, man, it's a lot of sugar in this one. I
Right.
consider this one my morning drink,
Okay.
like a coffee for real.
All right. So you got a morning blend.
Yeah,
All right.
so
okay.
so I was like, okay, I have the sugars, but what am I doing for my stomach?
Okay.
You know, because every morning your stomach get the cramping, because, you know, you go 34 days without food, your stomach get the cramping trying
Yeah,
to figure out,
that's a lot
man,
of
where's my
days.
food at, right?
That's a lot.
So what is something that we take as, I don't know if it's just black people or white people, whoever, we all go for ginger ale.
Right, right. For sure.
When we
Yeah.
sick,
That's a
we go for
go-to.
ginger
Yeah,
ale,
that's a
right?
go-to. I
But
ain't
I'm
gonna
not
lie.
drinking,
Yeah,
but I'm not
ginger ale.
drinking
Yeah,
no
I'm sick.
soda.
I'm coughing. Ginger ale. Oh
Right,
yeah, sore throat. Ginger ale. Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So what happened was, man, I was just like, man, let me just add some ginger to it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then it was just too much ginger. And I realized, oh man, ginger is really powerful. So
Right.
lessen the ginger.
Okay.
Add more mango.
Right.
Take some, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like I said, trial and error, man, into what it is today. And I can stand on it and say that it's one of the better drinks in this area.
That's
can say
good.
that, you know what I'm saying? And that's just, like I said before, just from trial and error and just figuring it out.
And that's good because you sat there and said the most important thing. You said, okay, through these 34 days of me really just putting in this work and really trying to grind and really find myself, I stuck to my liking of what I wanted to basically, do. And you know what I'm saying, those are your flavors that blended to you. So you never really lost yourself in the process. See, guys, what I'm basically trying to say is also, you ain't got to sit there and switch it up for anybody else. You ain't got to do that. Why? Because you could just stick to yourself and it's going to work.
Right.
Be you and they adjust. Be you and they adjust, y'all. It's like, for real, like, you got to understand that. So I salute you for that because, a lot of people, we kind of, like you said, trial and error. Yeah. We kind of lose ourselves in that process. And it's not, you know what I'm saying, it's not a good thing to do. So when we talk about these things, how do you want to, how can I say, more so with the juicing, right? Because like I said, for me, the orange, that's my favorite. Right. I'm going to just go ahead and put that out there. The orange is my favorite, y'all. I ain't saying don't get any of these. I'm just saying I like the orange. So, you know what I'm saying? If you want orange.
Have you tried the other flavors?
Have I tried the other flavors? Yeah. Nah, I haven't tried the other flavors. I think we're going to go ahead and do that. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to get into this. We're going to get into the song, and then we're going to go ahead and try these flavors out, y'all. We're going to try these flavors out. So we're going to get into the song, and then we come back, and then we try these flavors, man, for real. Y'all stay tuned.
His head up, finds Westbrook, back to the rail, two-handed jam, KD.
Swish, shooting shots, I won't miss a slice, swish. Shooting shots, I won't miss a slice, swish. Meezy, you a fool for this one. Ball out, I'm trying ball out. Katie Westbrook hard and I'm trying ball out, ball out. I'm trying ball out. 24/7 bumper clock, I'm trying ball out, ball out. I'm trying ball out. Working every day, I gotta hustle, never call out, ball out, ball out. Cause I'm just trying ball. Ain't no hoe in my blood, that ain't in my DNA. My squad pack 12 like we go to UCLA. And yeah, I'm gon' ball, and Smoothie doing numbers. And yeah, my kicks fly like I practice with the punters. I pull up to the function so I know that it's lit. E-money in the building, sipping effing by the fifth. We celebrating now, cause I came a long way. Monopoly state of mind, about to shop on Park Place. I'm taking everything that's mine, nobody safe. If life a ice rink, indeed, I figure 8. Gotta hustle, man, make sure the fam's straight. Dreams money can buy, but only a few chase. Grown man, now I'm gonna finish my plate. Eyes on the prize, gotta finish the race. I'm from the city of go-go, so bump the Harlem Shake. See, I'm 10 toes down, I ain't trying to catch this case, I'm trying to ball out. I'm trying ball out. Katie Westbrook hard and I'm trying ball out, ball out. I'm trying ball out. 24/7 bumper clock, I'm trying ball out, ball out. I'm trying ball out. Working every day, I gotta hustle, never call out, ball out, ball out. Cause I'm just trying ball.
Yeah, MJ nigga, I ball out. Minnesota bring the wolves out. Steady working, can't call out. I got a real nigga membership. Link up with bro, then he hit her like she wanna fuck on my crew, I won't double dip. Fuck on your boo and she loving it. You niggas hot like an oven mitt. Open the door, we kick it in. It depends on how I'm feeling. Money higher than the ceiling. I might need another ceiling. These niggas sick from the ceiling. No hanger, I can't hang with you niggas. Dumping your bitch, no Blake Griffin. How you want beef with you still in my mentions? OG gas for the tension. The Tommy bag was expensive. Balling out like Clemson. I hit the hole like a running back. Dropped out of school, I ain't coming back. Run up a check, it's a stack. Blissing the plug, nigga, it's a sack. Handles Kyrie, you don't got no packs. Super Bowl like I play for the past. Yeah, all of you niggas is whack. Smoke up the gas, then count up a stack. Designer on me and it match. Dealing with me and you know he gon' match. Bad bitch and she making it clap. I fuck up the sheets, then fuck up the track. Yeah.
Ball out, I'm trying ball out. Katie Westbrook hard and I'm trying ball out, ball out. I'm trying ball out. 24/7 bumper clock, I'm trying ball out, ball out. I'm trying ball out. Working every day, I gotta hustle, never call out, ball out, ball out. Cause I'm just trying ball.
And we back, y'all. So I just took a sip of this Beats one, right?
Yeah.
And it was really, really good, man. I could actually, you know what I'm saying, taste it. For real, like, I ain't gonna lie, I could actually taste it. Right? I could actually taste it. So, my question is, okay, so with that one, I know you said the morning, you know what I'm saying, afternoon, like, okay, so the Beats one, if I wanted to sip the Beats one, which part of the day, I guess, was that more so with your 34-day thing? Yeah. Like, what time of day was you really drinking this one? Really go, like, when was that go-to for you? You know what I'm saying?
This is my lunch.
Oh, it's your lunch. Okay.
Yeah, man. This is considered like my lunch time. This is my lunch blend, man.
Okay, so the lunch blend. Okay.
Yeah, it really settles my stomach.
Okay.
Out of all four, feel that beat, it settles my stomach for like hunger. Like it settles the hunger pains. Like sometimes, you know, you're gonna go through those times where you feel like super hungry and it's like, oh man, I need to get some food. At that moment, this is just for me. At that moment, whenever I feel that, I go and I get the beats.
Okay.
You know what I mean? The beats is great.
That's
and
good.
And it also cleanse your blood too. You know, the beats is very like, that's what it do. That's what
See, this is an educated brother right here, man. See, I didn't even know that. Younger said cleaning the blood. Like, that's what I'm saying, man. I be feeling like I'm a student and we always gotta learn. So that's what I'm saying. Like, dang, that's crazy. So it clean the blood. All right, that's right. I may have to go ahead and get that one too. I'm just saying.
I got a whole care package for you, honestly, though.
I appreciate it, man. And like I said, man, it's like, so with that one, you said lunch, but we know, of course, throughout the day, you know what I'm saying, that pick-me-up is the orange, right?
Yeah,
that's my favorite flavor, so I had to know where it's at. I just had to know where it's at.
I'm telling you, that's the go-to.
So that's the go-to in the morning. So if I'm waking up smack dab early in the morning and I know I need to get somewhere, I sip the orange and I know I'm on go. I'm good.
Absolutely.
All right?
Put it like this. If you drink this one, level up at nighttime, you're not going to sleep.
I don't drink them at nighttime. I don't
drink it at nighttime.
I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, when I bought them from you, I was like, all right, you know what? I'm about to go ahead and work out, or I'm trying to get to work out, so I may even take a sip before and then take a sip after. But like I said, I ain't gonna lie. I be feeling refreshed. I be like, whoo, I'm back to life now. All right, I'm good now. Like, all right, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. You know, I'm good.
That,
you feel me? But seriously, I did feel like I was good. Like, yeah, because to be honest, that's how I see it, for real.
Yeah.
So about this spinach one right here, the green.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hard to see.
Hard to see, but it's all good. So what type of day, like what time of the day? I see it's the kale and the spinach, you know what I'm saying, cucumbers, live veggies, so you know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you.
All right.
When do most people eat their greens, their spinach, their kale, their cucumbers, their lettuce and things of that nature?
That's dinner time.
Dinner time.
Gotta be dinner time.
Go.
Yeah,
So
you need the greens on the
my
plate.
Dinner blend.
So that's the dinner blend. Okay, know what I'm saying? So I see the green light. So kale, spinach, and cucumber. So what made you want to put you put all that together, just straight greens? All greens. Nothing else.
Nah, I got some other stuff because if you got to think about it too. Spinach, kale, lettuce.
Right.
That tastes terrible.
Okay.
Again,
like I said, I'm a student to this. I'm a student to this.
Cool.
Yeah,
and I respect that. Like,
right, for sure.
But you know what? It's trial and error, man. Because I went the cucumber, lettuce, spinach, kale route, and I'm like, man, it's terrible. So I had to put a little, certain fruits in there to make it sweeter. You know what I mean? The fruits that have sweetness to it that will be able to take away some of the bitterness from the spinach and the kale taste.
Okay.
Because again, this is something that we're gonna intend on doing days to come.
Right.
So we got to get adjusted to it, but all at the same time, we got to be able to enjoy what we're consuming.
Right, for
it
sure.
Ain't like this ain't I hate to say it, but like this ain't like a Hennessy or no.
Yeah, no,
It ain't none
for
of
sure.
that,
No.
because we shot up Hennessy and what everybody do, they
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
It's like, it's
So-
not good for me.
Exactly,
It's not
but
good
at
for
the
my
end of the
soul.
day, they still gonna drink it. But
It's not
so
making
this
me feel good.
I want people to be able to enjoy what they're doing to their bodies, you know. So
Right.
I added a couple different little. I can't really say because it's gonna give away. It's like my secret ingredient.
Right.
You know what I mean? But
Right.
I put some extra stuff in here. Nothing, no sugars added. It's all fruits and vegetables and
Right.
stuff. But I put some different fruits in here to create a sweeter taste.
Okay.
To basically mask the nutritional value that's in this bottle.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's good, man. And like I said, that's great because it's really, really good to see. It's really, really dope to see that you really just stuck to this. Like, you just like, all right, boom. This in that cup.
Right.
Doom, that's in that cup. Doom, that's in that.
Yeah.
You know, and to stick to it, though. And that's what I'm talking about, y'all. Like, that dedication, sticking to something,
Yeah,
being
man.
consistent.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
the main thing, y'all. Like, and that's, like I said,
Consistency is
going
key.
back to it, like the grind hard, dream big thing, the harder you grind, the bigger you dream. You know what I'm saying? That's a reality. And this is what this young man is showing you right now. He's
Absolutely.
basically telling you 34 days straight juice, no food. Straight juice, no food.
Possible, man. It'll
It's
change your life.
possible.
It'll change your
And
life,
he's
promise.
sitting here at, like I said, man, it's living proof.
Yeah.
It's living proof. So, Prince George's County, I know that is very, very, you know, like I said, for me, growing up in Prince George's County, like I said, resources. We didn't have that. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have that. What you're supplying right now is a need. And I think it's really, really great that you're doing it because, like I said, you can't find this at your, you know, your Giant or your, you know what I'm saying, Shoppers and things like that, what you're doing and
Right.
putting it all together. Because I'm saying, of course, you can find oranges, mangoes, pineapples, the whole nine at all the grocery stores.
Yeah.
But at the same time, just to put it all together in one blend and then for you to be like, all right, you know what, this is what I took. But I'm providing that opportunity for y'all to also, you know, do the same as well.
Right.
That is really, really major, and that's a game changer. So,
Man.
like you said before, and I'm glad that you said it on the spiritual tip, God is blessing all of us. And for you to, you know, take that calling and to be responsible for it and just hold on to it and never really lose sight of the trial and error, like you said, because it's important that people know trial and error and what it is. You know what I'm saying? When you're trying something out, you know what I'm saying? And of course, you're going to make a mistake. But of course, you know what I'm saying? Successful people, they embrace the fail. You have to embrace the fail on the journey. You know what I'm saying? So going back to Life's Root, the name itself, like I said, it's something that you could just stick on, you know what I'm saying, like anywhere. It's like, it's very, very quotable.
I appreciate that.
And it's like, to me, it's inspiration within
God
itself.
sent. God sent.
So it's just crazy how, you know, you stuck to it.
Yeah.
You feel me? And to go through it and how we gonna just go ahead and do that. So, you know, I just felt like with Life's Root and how you putting it all together, man, like I said, man, kudos to you. Because like I said, juicing and just having a black-owned business is a beautiful, beautiful thing, man. And you just got to continue to push, continue to do what you do, man. And I salute that.
Appreciate
and
that.
I appreciate that, man, for sure. We're going to do that, dog, and I'm going to take another sip. And I'm going to go ahead. When we come back, we're going to talk about the black entrepreneur mindset, y'all. We got to really, really plant our feet into this thing, all right? You know what I'm saying? So we're going to do that when we come back. For sure.
Herrera was head up, finds Westbrook, back to the rail, two-handed jam, KD.
Swish, shooting shots, I won't miss a slice. Swish, shooting shots, I won't miss a slice. Swish. Meezy, you a fool for this one. Ball out, I'm trying ball out. KD Westbrook hard and I'm trying ball out, ball out. I'm trying ball out. 24/7 bumper clock, I'm trying ball out.
a long time indoors, cooped up with family, or in some cases alone. So who better to give advice on this self-isolation?
Bigger world, feel small. That it seems so like go. I feel all by myself. Know the Lord wouldn't let me fall. Till the time feel alone. I feel all by myself. Backstabbed, I've been not broke. Through the years I know so. Let me be all by myself. Even though mama pray hard, straight out came home. Now all by myself. Even though you will never do it. From the valley of death, I done made it through it. Bulletproof in the murder cap. Duck shots with a blue text, never androids. Had voice since a bad boy. With life limits since your adolescence. Broken home like a squatter. Swallow pills harder than smashing no gas pedals. When dad left, I had to man up. Me mugging with a bag lunch. All these emotions, I can't let them out. No smile, just stone face like Squidward House. These growing pains just put my spirits down and changing creases like pennies in the couch. Just numbing me cold, feel all alone. Rough cars, but God was my ace in the hole. In the bigger world, feel small. That it seems so like God. I feel all by myself. Know the Lord wouldn't let me fall. Till the time feel alone. By myself. Backstabbed, I've been not broke. Through the years I know so. Family all by myself. Even though mama pray hard, straight out came home. Now all by myself. Yeah. Swish, shooting shots, I won't miss a slice. Swish, shooting shots, I won't miss a slice. Swish. Meezy, you a fool for this one. Ball out, I'm trying ball out. Katie Westbrook hard and I'm trying ball out. Ball out, I'm trying ball out. 24/7 bumper clock, I'm trying ball out. Ball out, I'm trying ball out. Working every day, I gotta hustle, never call out. Ball out, ball out. Cause I'm just trying ball. Ain't no hoe in my blood, that ain't in my DNA. My squad pack 12 like we go to UCLA. And yeah, I'm gon' ball, and Smoothie doing numbers. And yeah, my kicks fly like I practice with the punters. I pull up to the function so I know that it's lit. E-money in the building, sippin' effing by the fifth. We celebrating now, cause I came a long way. Monopoly state of mind, about to shop on Park Place. I'm taking everything that's mine, nobody safe. If life a ice rink, indeed, I figure
yeah. President, president, know they had to put me in a casket. Ballin', you know that I never miss a basket. Elastic, let my money stretchin' like elastic. Fantastic, cross the line, my brothers go Jurassic. Classic, couple years, this gon' be a classic. Know a couple dudes, but they smoke like a classic. Drastic, she said that they real, but they plastic. Talk too much, tryna get to the point like a cactus. Used to put that money in the mattress. Bad drink, she said that she wanna be an actress. I got a shit on America, but they capping. Yeah, I keep it real, she want me bleed it like a Jackson. Yeah, if you want a feature, then I'm taxing. I pick it up pace, they slowing me down, they eating my dust. Yeah, my pockets are fat, your pockets are slim, they all in the rush. They wanna do what I do, but they can't, cause they not even close. You know, on my level, helicopter. Fly above the sea, they cannot catch me on the run. Got the key to the city like the mayor. Ballin' like a Laker, highlight the equation. President, know they had to put me in a casket. Ballin', you know that I never miss a basket. Elastic, let my money stretchin' like elastic. Fantastic, cross all of my brothers go Jurassic. Classic, couple years, this gon' be a classic. Know a couple dudes, but they smoke like a classic. Drastic, she said that they real, but they plastic. Talk too much, tryna get to the point like a cactus. Tell her get straight to the party, they don't run around. Play with my rappers, you know they gon' run around. I got that
drunk, she classy. And she told me that she done a ride like a taxi. I up on my teeth, I been waiting like a beat. Got the Gucci on my feet, got the Louis on my waist. Got the hundreds in the safe. I don't got no time, going for the trip. We could do it supreme. Yeah, fresh to death, know they had to put me in a casket. Ballin', you know that I never miss a basket. Elastic, let my money stretchin' like elastic. Fantastic, cause I let my brothers go Jurassic. Classic, couple years, this gon' be a classic. Know a couple dudes that's bought it smoke like a classic. Drastic, she said that it's real, but they plastic. Talk too much till I get to the point like a cactus. Yeah, used to put that money in the mattress. Bad drink, she said that she wanna be an actress. I got a shit in America, but they cap it. Yeah, I keep it real, she want me beat it like a Jackson. I pick it up pace, they slowing me down, they eating my dust. Yeah, my pockets is fat, your pockets they slim, they all in a rush. They wanna just do what I do, but they can't, cause they not even close.
Man, I was sipping that watermelon one, man, and I ain't gonna lie. I'm not a fan of watermelon, but this joint,
So fresh, so
this
clean.
joint, yes. And just to remind people, what time of day is you sipping that one?
This one here,
Yes.
this is considered like a snack for real.
Oh, snack.
Yeah, but it's more so like in the it could be done in the lunchtime.
Okay.
Or it could be done close to dinner time or even after dinner time, probably like a dessert or something. Or what I really like to use this one for, because it's so refreshing because of the watermelon.
Right.
I like to use it after workouts.
Okay, so after workouts.
After
all right.
workouts.
But if it was a specific time of the day, you basically saying, all right, you know, I got my 9 to 12, so I already know the orange is the morning, for
Right,
sure.
right.
And then we got the beets at 12, basically, around that lunchtime. So you basically saying, I can just go ahead and sneak that
3, 4,
one.
3, 4
about
o'clock.
like 3, 4,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
I ain't got to
3,
sit
4
there and go
o'clock.
5, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm not taking this after dinner.
No.
Or you're not taking it after dinner. All right, because
Yeah.
I just want to make sure, like I said, because we got 4.
Yeah,
so we got to
yeah.
stick in with the time frame
Yeah.
within the day. I just want to make sure.
But
Just wanna make sure.
again, this is the thing, man. Because I started with 3.
Right.
I dieted with 3.
Okay.
I rebooted with 3.
Okay.
But my man Calvin Vo, he didn't like the level up,
Oh.
and he was one of my first customers. And he said, "Hey man, you should, man, do like a watermelon joint." So I was like, "All right."
For the people, though, y'all
And
hear
I
him,
did
right?
it.
Y'all hear him.
Yeah, and I did it, and he loved it.
Right.
I ain't really like it. But he
Wow.
loved it, and I just kept going. And he grew on me, and I've been doing it like that. But like I said, man, this will be done like. It's more for like a workout. After the workout,
Okay.
I'm telling you, man. After the workout,
So
I get
after
it
the
to my
workout.
kids and stuff like that. Like after the workout, they tired. Give them one of that.
Okay.
You know,
That's-
to hydrate yourself. You know
That's
what I mean?
good. That's
Yeah,
good,
for
man.
sure.
And like I said, man, it's cool that you got all 4. So it's like all times of the day.
Yeah.
All times of the day, you can go ahead and sip a juice, y'all.
Exactly.
He got all 4. You know what I'm
on
saying?
the
Even
go.
if you got that, it's on the go.
It's on the go.
On the go. You
Absolutely.
understand? So it's very important to understand that. You know what I'm saying? So once again, man, like, dang, man, 34 days of juicing. No food. It couldn't have been me. It couldn't have been me. I couldn't have done it.
You got
I couldn't
it.
have done
Nah,
it.
you could do it. You could do it. I started
straight
with 1 week.
juicing. I can't.
I did it 1 week.
That's
I said,
hard,
let me go
man.
2 weeks.
No, for sure. I'm not sitting there saying, like I said,
Yeah.
man, you just built different. I'm
For
going to just sit
sure.
there and say that. Because like I
Yeah,
said,
yeah,
me,
yeah.
oh, no, I'm just looking at juice, straight juice. I can't eat no snacks, no honey buns, no zebras, no nothing.
Nah. See, me, I'm a little different, though. See, because I'm cooking for the family.
Right, for sure.
So my kids, they still got. I'm not putting them on.
Oh, yeah,
nothing
no, for
juice.
sure, but that's
so
you,
I'm
that's
still
you.
having to chop up
Right.
the chicken and the curry. I'm,
Right.
I'm making it up.
Yeah,
and
you
I'm
still
like,
making it, though.
I'm
All
having
right.
to be around it.
Okay.
But for me, it allowed me to become even stronger mentally.
Right.
Because as I see myself like saying no to it, man, if you could say no to food, you could say no to anything.
Okay.
That's how I believe.
For sure.
You know what I mean? That's just me.
Okay. So this entrepreneur mindset, right?
Yes, sir.
So you know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm working, and it's like, all right, cool. I work, and then after I work, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm just drained, and it's like, oh, man, like, do I want to bet on myself, or should I bet on myself, or what do I do? So this entrepreneur mindset, what does that look like for you? What does that look like
drug.
for you? You said it's a drug.
Yeah.
All right, so
It's
when we
an
hear about
addiction,
drugs,
man.
we be like, okay, drugs be
It's
good,
an addiction,
drugs
man.
be
It's a good
bad,
addiction,
or what?
man.
It's a good
It's a good
addiction.
addiction,
So it's a
man.
good addiction.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Honestly, man, to keep it 100, man, keep it real. It really came from 2 things, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100.
Okay.
My man, like my best friend, man, he showed me that it was possible to become an entrepreneur. Cause before him, I didn't really think about it. Whole
Okay.
time, my father's been an entrepreneur his whole life.
Wow.
But I never really watched it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I never really noticed it, never really seen it. My whole family's like entrepreneurs, but my best friend, my man, my dog, D, he put me onto that. He put me
Okay.
onto that mindset.
For sure.
Then, you know, I'm still a little sluggish. I'm sluggish with it, but at the same time, man, working for a company, everybody know Metro.
Right.
I worked for Metro for close to 9 years.
Okay. So putting in that work.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? 9 years.
it became, you know, sweet.
Okay.
Money came easy, quick.
Facts,
and it was
facts. Okay.
consistent, and it was on time. It was
Right.
it was dependable.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I had to honestly, I had to get fired from that job, bro.
Wow.
To really understand what being an entrepreneur was.
Okay. I got you.
Understanding that every dime that you make is off of your back. And if you sitting down, you're not gonna make no money. Now when you see your kids looking at you, asking you for this, that, and the third,
Right.
you gotta get up off your butt,
Right.
And you gotta go figure it out.
Facts.
That's why I say that it became a drug.
So
It
that means
became
you
an
got to
addiction.
get up and you got to
Yeah.
get to it because it's
You gotta
not
go
going to
and get
come
it.
to you.
Absolutely.
Hello, I'm just the messenger.
Yeah.
Don't come for me though. But
Absolutely.
all right, so when we talk about, like I said, the mindset. So an entrepreneur, it's 24 hours in a day, and you can make money within all those 24 hours if I'm not mistaken, right? Because it's no set clock.
No set
With
clock.
entrepreneurship, right?
Not at all. Not at all.
And betting on yourself, a lot of people be like, yeah, you know, it's all good. Now I'm saying I got my own business, right?
Yeah.
I be like, yeah, man, you know, I got my own business. I don't work for nobody. I don't got to sit there and look at nobody. I ain't no CEO. I'm the CEO of my own thing. I'm the CEO of my own thing. So why I got to sit there and listen, you know, to another person? Or why do I think it's so sweet, but I'm not really doing anything? So when it comes to, I guess, business, what are some things that are essential that people need to know when they hopping out there? Like, all right, bet I'm an entrepreneur, bet I'm gonna start a business, bet I'm gonna do this. What is key?
What is key?
What is key? What is key? I know it's a lot of things, and we can
Man,
break it down.
yeah,
And we can break it down, like I
yeah.
said, but we can talk about the essentials. We can talk about the essentials, like the essentials, the must, things you must know. Like, if I'm starting a business, what am I doing?
You're gonna
How do I need to
fail.
do it? Oh, so you're gonna fail. All right, so
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, just know that if you have a business, you're gonna fail.
Yeah,
all
you're
right?
gonna fail.
You're gonna fail.
You're
Okay.
gonna fail, but
Okay.
it's how you bounce back from that failure. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A failure don't mean that you lost it all.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's like war.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You have different battles within one war.
Facts. Okay.
So you might lose a battle, but you don't lose the war. type
Right, yeah,
situation.
okay.
Yeah,
I like
so
that, I like
you're
that.
gonna fail,
Right.
but learn from that failure.
So learn from the failure.
Because it's either you're gonna win or you're gonna learn.
So you're gonna win, you're gonna learn. Okay.
Not win or lose, but win or learn.
Win and learn. All right. So basically, what he's saying is also, I guess what losses are learned lessons.
Learning lessons.
All right. So learning
Absolutely.
lessons. All right.
Absolutely.
Cool. So if I'm in a market, like whatever I'm trying to do, like whatever I'm trying to do,
Right.
the market, do I have to necessarily focus on the market and cater to the market, or I could just be myself, right?
Gotta be yourself, bro.
Got to be myself. Okay.
That's the
So
only way you're gonna be successful. is
all
if
right,
you
so
be
being
yourself.
authentic, that is key. I got to
Absolutely.
keep it all the way 100. All right.
Absolutely.
So we in the social media age, right? So
Yeah.
of course,
I love it.
you know, a lot of people love social media. They use social media for, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is, right? So if they don't like it, right? If I got a product and I feel like, man, it's popping, I want to bet on myself and be like, all right, bet, I'm going to touch the masses. All right, I got whatever it is, whatever product it is, whether it be shirts, whether it be, you know what I'm saying, juices like you got, or whatever it is. How do I go about a target audience? Because we talk about knowing your market, knowing your demographic.
Yeah.
What is important about that, or why is that important?
Well, you said it. You said it in the very beginning. You said, you know, you being yourself,
Right.
Being authentically you, unapologetically you.
Okay.
Me personally, just speaking on life's route, I never aimed for anyone.
Okay.
I aimed for myself.
Right.
I only compete with myself.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if I don't like it, I'm gonna change it.
Okay.
And if the customer doesn't like it, they can go somewhere else.
All right, so you basically saying, go ahead and make these adjustments. You like, all right, bet. I'm going to make these adjustments. I'm going to do what I like to do.
Because fans are so fickle.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, just being real. Fans will like you 1 minute,
right,
and then they'll hate you the next.
Right. Facts.
All that has to happen to my life's root drink is one day somebody get a bad batch.
Right.
Now, they used to love me.
Right.
And all of a sudden, they get one bad batch. Now they talking bad about me.
Which is bad. That's not nice, though.
You know what I mean? It's not nice, but at the same time, are you going to allow that one person to deflect everything else that you've done?
Oh, no. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Just move and continue to strive and continue to push yourself.
Absolutely
That's why I say there's no demographic that I've aimed at. Maybe I need to get into that a little bit, but I haven't. I just pretty much focus on myself, my area, and what I intend on doing for my people.
Yeah, for sure. And that's good. Like I said, and that's a good thing. No, the reason why I asked you that is because, a lot of people like to cater to others, right? Yeah. Because of the social media thing. And it's like, all right, man, well, I don't know if somebody's going to like this. Yeah. I don't know if they like this. What am I doing it for real? They didn't like it. I only got 10 likes. Nah. So what do they do it for,
Why?
And, why would you do it? Yeah. So I guess, knowing your why is very, very important, right?
That's
in it all, knowing your why is very important, right?
Very important.
Okay.
Gotta know.
Because if you don't know your why, then it's like I'm wasting my time.
You firing some questions now, bro.
I'm just saying. We here though.
That's all. Yeah.
We here though.
You know why, man.
So okay. And when we're talking about entrepreneurship and betting on yourself in that mindset, what are some things that besides, of course, it's not sweet, it's not easy. What is some advice you can give to somebody that is out there now, watching or just thinking about it, like over and over again, like contemplating and not knowing, I don't know what I want to do. What would you tell that person?
Sit by yourself.
Sit by yourself.
Sit by yourself. Really think about it. Just think, man. Just think. What is that one thing that you want to do in your life? What is that one thing that makes you happy? Don't talk about the money.
Okay.
Don't focus on the popularity, the publicity.
But I want to be popping though.
Nah. Just focus on what is it that you want to do. Whatever that it is that you have inside of you, whatever you just thought about, that's it.
So the it inside of me.
That's it right there. So when you think about that, once you realize that point, once you gain that point, continue to go for that point. Don't worry about the money because, again, if you're chasing the money, you're going to be chasing that thing forever.
Yeah, because everybody, we want the money. We want the nice things. We trying to keep up. We like, all right, bet. Know what I'm saying? I see that. Know what I'm saying? That Bugatti outside. I want that.
You just got to focus.
Know what I'm saying?
You just got to focus, man. Don't just focus. Just focus on what you want to do and what makes you happy. You know what I'm saying? And just keep pushing at that. That's what we fail to understand. That's what we fail to realize is that whatever makes you happy.
Whatever makes you happy at the end of the day.
That's it. It could be art.
Right.
You could sing.
Right.
You could rap.
Right.
You could dance.
Right.
You could do a podcast studio. It don't matter.
Right. Whatever it is.
Whatever it is that makes you happy, just do it and watch.
For sure.
It's going to work itself out.
The reason why I said that is because a lot of people out here, they think money first. We just think of income. Like, yeah, bro, like I seen it happen for so and so, and it's gonna happen for me. So that's what I'm saying. Like, all right, bet. What do we do?
That's another thing.
Or how do we do it? We coming in and we think of income, and we're not even understanding what we're doing. We're just rushing through it because we've seen it. And so like I said, with social media, it's like I don't know if it's people want to be socially accepted, whatever it is, But it's very, very important that you broke that down, and I'm glad you broke that down because you got to do what you want to do. And you got to be happy with what it is, you know what I'm saying? And the expectations is something that you set. Nobody else can set those expectations for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You sitting there, you doing what you need to do, stay on the grind and do what you need to do. Don't worry about the next man. And then the noise too, like the noise, you control the noise. You know what I'm saying? You control the room that you're in. And I think the thing is, this discouraging is we look at other people and be like, that's what success is supposed to look like. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they got this nice house. They got this nice car. So that's what that looks like. You know what I'm saying? And I want that for me. But let's say, for example, I get the nice car, I get the house and this, that, and the third. And I'm sitting up by myself, but I'm just depressed. I'm just lonely. I'm just upset. I'm angry. And it's like, okay, well, what did I really do it for?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So knowing why you're happy, knowing the it.
And then not only that, but like looking at someone else's situation is going to destroy you anyway.
Okay.
Because what's for them ain't for you.
Right. If it ain't
Stay
for you.
in your lane.
Right.
That doesn't mean keeping yourself in a box.
Right.
But stay in your lane. Don't jump into somebody else's lane just because you see the success with them.
I got you. So if I'm on the road and I sit there and I find a lane, you basically telling me don't merge over. Just go
don't merge over. You stand straight. Because the moment that you merge into that lane,
right,
you might not have known that terrain that was coming up.
Ooh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I like that.
So stay
like
on
that.
your lane.
I like that.
Like real talk. Just stay on your
that.
lane and just focus on what you need to do.
I like that.
And again, be happy within you. A part of this is mental clarity.
Mental clarity, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because once you, like I said, once you get away from the I can't, and once you get away from food and stuff like that, you really start to dial into yourself.
Right.
Start to see that, oh man, I can do anything. If I put my mind to it, I can tell myself I don't need to eat no food for over a month, over 2 months.
Right.
Man, you could do anything, bro. That's what we have not really been able to capture as of late.
Okay.
Is the ability to know that we can do anything.
And he's giving y'all some wisdom, y'all. He's giving y'all some knowledge. So he's basically saying dial into yourself and don't dial into others.
Nah, not at all.
Dial into yourself and do not dial into others.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So that motivation right there, y'all. Grind hard, dream big. The harder you grind, the bigger you dream. That is just basically the miss of this. You know what I'm saying? So I had this young gentleman come here and tell y'all about what he got going on. And y'all can do it too. Whatever it is out there that you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to do, you can do it. Do not tell yourself that you can't do something, because you can. It's in you. It's a mindset, that entrepreneurial mindset, or just the mindset in general.
Absolutely.
Understand that and know that, y'all. Is anything else you want to say to the people before we get up out of here, man? Anything
I love
else?
each and every one of y'all. I love each and every one of y'all. And I'm just, I want to be a beacon of hope. You know what I mean? A guy coming from, middle class, going to Bowie State University.
Shout out to Bowie State. I went there
Absolutely.
too. That's my alum too.
Going to University of Maryland, playing football.
All right.
Losing the dreams and feeling like I failed, man. But then coming back and then bouncing back and then figuring it out and then failing again and then bouncing back. Man, at the end of the day, whether you hate me, you love me, I love you. And that just comes from life's fruit, man. Like 100%. I'm just being transparent and just real.
And I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Grind hard, dream big. The harder you grind, the bigger you dream. Stay tuned. We be back next week, y'all. We be back next week. Appreciate you. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Grind hard, dream big. The harder you grind, the bigger you dream. Stay tuned. We be back next week, y'all. We be back next week. Appreciate you.